everybody, it's Monday and it's Wellbeing with Abbie. I thought today I would give you an update on my isolation box, which has now had a baby, and I've got two isolation boxes now. Last week I was sort of explaining the isolation box, so if you didn't see that video, go back and watch it. But I wondered, it was an idea I'd come up with, and I was wondering whether the idea was going to make my life better or if it was actually going to cause a bit more stress. I was talking to somebody last week and they'd chosen something to do that they thought would be really great to help structure their day, and they just ended up really stressed about the structure. So sometimes our best plans, we have to know when to drop them or change them or adapt them. So an update of my box is that I really enjoyed it last week. I probably didn't use it in the way I thought I would. I thought I would use it when I got stressed or when I was feeling a bit down, but I still find those times difficult to motivate myself to even go to the box. So what I tend to do now is I tend to do my little fortune teller in the morning, and then I look at a point in my day when I've got 15 minutes or half an hour free, and I look at what I'm going to be doing in that time. So I've got my fortune teller here, and I've already looked at it this morning, and it came up with, in fact that's not my one, sorry, this is my one, and and it came up with singing or playing, and I got a new piano book for my piano, so later on I can sit down at my piano for 10-15 minutes, and it's good to have this because my piano book's a bit hard for me, and so I tried playing it at the weekend and I kind of gave up because I felt a bit rubbish about it, because especially when I knew that years ago I could have played that, and now because I don't practice anymore and I don't play that much, I'm nowhere near as good as I used to be, and I find that quite hard. So today I'm going to spend 15 minutes playing the piano. So we enjoyed doing my fortune teller so much, my husband and my son and I, that my husband's made his own box. So he's got his box here with the things that he enjoys in it, and he's made up a box of those things. And my son enjoyed it as well, but occasionally he got gardening or coffee out of mine, which didn't suit him at all. So he's made up his own fortune teller, but he doesn't really want a box. He's just quite happy to do his, see what he comes up with. Relax and make a playlist, and he can do that himself. So when it got to Sunday, what I really enjoyed doing was going through my box and seeing which things I'd done. So I made my card for my friend. I should have brought it to show you, but maybe I could do that next week. So I needed a new making project for this week. So in this week I've put in a thing to make some candles. So I've got a wick, a little box, and some soy wax flakes and some lavender. So I'm going to make a candle for my friend this week. I've refilled my coffee and my chocolate. I've refilled my bath Epsom salts. I've got my art jar here for making, and I've got a new thing of seeds. So this is wildflowers that I got from the supermarket. I planted my lettuce seeds last week, so that was really good. And I treated myself to a really lovely magazine at the weekend, and it has really taken self-control to not read it yet. I've had a little flick through, but it is there for when I get read in my fortune teller. So instead of it being something to help when I feel stressed, it's been something to look forward to in a day. And last night, Boris gave his speech, and it was talking about how lockdown's going to change, and that made me feel really anxious because, it was sort of, this is going to happen in a month, this might happen in another month, and it all felt a little bit too overwhelming for me, these changes that I wasn't really sure how they were going to happen, how they were going to affect me, what my life was going to change and look like. So this just brings it right back in. It brings it to today. It brings it to my life today, now, my family, what I can affect, what I can enjoy. So I really urge you, if you haven't done this, to give it a go. Make one of these up. You can make them as simple as possible. You can have 5 minutes lying with your eyes closed. You can have sitting down and having a cup of coffee. How many times do you find a cold half cup of coffee that you haven't managed to drink? So give it a go. I loved it. change it, adapt it to suit you, adapt it to suit your life. But it is like, this box is like having a birthday every day. I hope you enjoy it.